The year is 51 BC. The ancient land of Egypt shimmers under a scorching sun. Along the banks of the majestic Nile, a young queen is about to inherit a kingdom. Her name echoes through the grand halls of the palace, a name whispered in awe and fear: Cleopatra. Born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, Cleopatra was destined for greatness. But her path was paved with danger and intrigue. Cleopatra was no ordinary princess. Highly educated, she spoke numerous languages. She delved into mathematics, philosophy, and astronomy. Her wit was as sharp as the blade of an Egyptian khopesh. At 18, Cleopatra ascended the throne, co-ruling with her brother Ptolemy XIII. But the thirst for power knows no siblings. Cleopatra, refusing to be a mere puppet, was forced to flee, seeking refuge in Rome. Across the Mediterranean Sea lay Rome, a burgeoning empire hungry for power and riches. Julius Caesar, a formidable general with ambitions as vast as the Roman legions, held the reins of power. It was here, in the heart of the Roman Republic, that Cleopatra would orchestrate her triumphant return. Legend has it that Cleopatra, ever the strategist, had herself smuggled into Caesar's presence rolled up in a carpet. The audacity of the act, the sheer brilliance of it, captivated Caesar. He was smitten by her intelligence, her charm, and her unwavering determination. This was no ordinary woman. This was a queen who would not be denied her birthright. Caesar, recognizing Cleopatra's strategic acumen and her claim to the Egyptian throne, provided the military support she desperately needed. The Roman legions marched alongside Cleopatra's forces, a testament to the potent alliance she had forged. The clash was swift. Ptolemy's forces vanquished, and Cleopatra, victorious, reclaimed her rightful place as the Queen of Egypt. The bond between Cleopatra and Caesar deepened, evolving from a strategic alliance into a passionate love affair. Cleopatra bore Caesar a son, Caesarion, a symbol of their love and a potential heir to both Egypt and Rome. Cleopatra, a shrewd politician, used her influence to secure Egypt's position within the Roman Republic. She adorned herself in the style of the pharaohs, embracing the traditions of her ancestors. Their love story, however, was destined for a tragic end. In 44 BC, Caesar was assassinated, sending shockwaves through the ancient world. Cleopatra, now bereft of her lover, found herself in a precarious position. Pause. 3. A love that shook the world. With Caesar gone, Rome was plunged into turmoil. From the chaos rose Mark Antony, Caesar's trusted general. Their first meeting was one for the history books. Cleopatra sailed into Tarsus on a gilded barge, dressed as Isis. Antony was immediately captivated. Their relationship was a blend of love and political strategy. Antony became her lover and ally. Together, they challenged the foundations of the Roman Republic. Their love affair became legendary, defying Rome's disapproval. Section 5. The Final Stand of the Pharaoh. Mark Antony's alliance with Cleopatra and his defiance of Roman conventions enraged his rivals in Rome, particularly Octavian, Caesar's heir. The conflict culminated in the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. This naval engagement off the coast of Greece pitted Antony and Cleopatra's forces against Octavian's. The world watched as the fate of empires hung in the balance. Despite their combined might, Antony and Cleopatra's forces were outmaneuvered by Octavian's fleet. Legend has it that during the battle, Cleopatra, seeing the tide turning against them, ordered her ships to break through the Roman lines and flee back to Egypt. Antony, torn between love and duty, followed her, sealing their fate. Defeated and pursued by Octavian's forces, Antony and Cleopatra retreated to Alexandria. With their dreams in ruins, they faced the inevitable. Antony, believing Cleopatra to be dead, took his own life. Cleopatra, heartbroken and unwilling to be paraded through the streets of Rome as a trophy, chose a different fate. She held a venomous asp to her arm, embracing death on her own terms. A legacy forged in gold. Cleopatra's death marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the dawn of Roman rule over Egypt. She was the last pharaoh, a ruler who defied convention and left an indelible mark on history. Her story, however, did not end with her death. It was only the beginning of her legend. Throughout the centuries, Cleopatra's story has been told and retold, each generation adding its own interpretation to her legend. She has been immortalized in art, literature, and film, her image forever etched in our collective imagination. From Shakespeare's tragic queen to Elizabeth Taylor's captivating portrayal on the silver screen, Cleopatra continues to fascinate and inspire. Cleopatra's legacy is complex and multifaceted. She was a brilliant strategist, a cunning politician, and a captivating personality. She navigated the treacherous waters of Roman politics, fought for her kingdom, and became a legend. Cleopatra's story is a reminder that truth is often stranger than fiction, and that some legends are simply too captivating to be forgotten.